One bad batch can cost a maker a week's profit, and a notebook could stop it from happening again. Welcome to KDP Low Competition Niches Daily. Here's your daily edge. Medium content craft logbooks, not generic blank notebooks, are the fastest, lowest risk KDP route to steady repeat revenue from makers. I mean it. Utility sells, and makers pay for tools that save them time and mistakes. Today, I'll show you 2 concrete products you can publish in a single session, a candle batch record logbook and a fragrance formula notebook. You'll get practical fields to include, quick validation steps you can run in under 5 minutes, 3 plug-and-play AI prompts, a profit rundown, and a 1-session checklist to go live fast. No filler, just things that convert. Start by picturing a maker about to pour dozens of candles for an Etsy launch. They're nervous about scent throw, wick choice, and cure time. One well-structured logbook fixes that. It's a tool, a habit, and a repeat purchase pathway, all in one. Let's lay out the first product, the Candle Batch Record Logbook. Make it compact and action-oriented, a title that includes batch or log signals intent. On each entry include labeled fields, batch ID, date, wax type and weight, fragrance load percentage, melt temperature, pour temperature, cure time, vessel and wick size, burn test notes, SKU or label, and a small adjustments table. Those fields are what make the book indispensable. Worth it? Absolutely. When a maker can reproduce a bestseller reliably, they keep the journal and they tell others. That's how you turn one-time buyers into repeat customers through digital extras and bundles. Buyer persona in a sentence. Small batch candle makers selling on Etsy or local markets who care about consistency and product photos that keep selling. They also buy supplies, tools, and reference guides, so a logbook fits naturally in their purchase flow. Now the creative companion, the Fragrance Formula Notebook. This is for makers who design blends, perfumers on a small scale, who need to map top, mid, and base notes, lock ratios, track retention tests, and note suppliers. Include project name, target profile, exact blend ratios, supplier and batch codes, cold throw and hot throw tables, and a tiny grid for customer feedback. A scent diary is emotionally sticky. Makers revisit their notebooks when a blend finally works. That repeat engagement is gold for conversion. They'll buy the printed logbook and they'll buy a refillable recipe pack from you later. Keyword pockets to target. Candle batch logbook, candle making logbook, fragrance formula notebook, and longer phrases such as soy candle batch record journal or wick test logbook for candles. Those long tails show buyer intent and usually have lower competition than short generic terms. Validation. Do this fast. Step 1. On Amazon, type a seed term like candle batch logbook and note autocomplete suggestions. Step 2. Scan the first 2 pages of results. Look for niche-specific titles and clean interiors. If you see product pages with a handful of reviews and basic covers, that's opportunity. Quick rule of thumb. If you find similar titles with bestseller ranks under about 200,000 and reviews under 30, green light. Example, a competitor titled Candle Batch Logbook, 120 entries, with 12 reviews and a BSR around 180,000 is exactly the opening you want. You can outrank with better cover images and clearer interior samples. Here are 3 AI prompts to run now. First, keyword generation. Paste. Given the seed terms, candle batch logbook, candle making record, fragrance formula notebook, generate 35 long-tail keyword phrases suitable for Amazon KDP, grouped by buyer intent, production, recipe, testing, bookkeeping. Return a simple list. Second, interior layout. Create a 120-page interior layout for a candle batch record logbook. Include a cover page, an index, and 30 double-page batch entries. Each entry should have labeled fields: batch ID, date, wax type, wax weight, fragrance load percent, melt temp, pour temp, cure time, wick size, vessel, label/SKU, burn test, notes, and a small ternary table for adjustments. Add a short user guide with usage tips. Third, covers and blurbs. Paste. Write 5 cover title subtitle variations and 3 short product blurbs under 300 characters for a fragrance formula notebook targeting indie candle makers. Tone, professional hobbyist, trustworthy, hands-on. Include keyword pockets identified earlier. Quick sample blurb. Record, refine, repeat. A practical fragrance formula notebook for indie candle makers. Track blend ratios, retention tests, and supplier notes to recreate your bestsellers. Short, benefit-led, and specific. Money math, plainly. Price medium content craft journals between $7.99 and $12.99. Use $9.99 as our model. Print cost for a 6x9, 120-page black and white interior runs roughly $2.50 to $3.50. After KDP fees, expect net about $3.50 to $4.50 per sale at that list price. Think in funnels, printed logbook plus a downloadable recipe card pack, or a branded PDF with 10 starter blends and back matter. Add a coupon code to collect emails. Those small digital extras lift perceived value and increase conversion without heavy extra work. If you want both books live in a single session, follow this checklist. Pick 2 titles and 3 long-tail keywords. Run the AI interior prompt for each and paste the outputs into your interior files. Create 3 cover options and choose the cleanest. Upload to KDP with categories in crafts and hobbies plus small business journals. Set price at $9.99. Write a 200 to 300 character blurb using your keyword pockets and schedule a small launch push. 1 Etsy forum post, 1 Instagram carousel of interior pages, and a $5-10 AMS test on launch day. Risks and their fixes. The main hazard is drifting into a generic craft notebook that doesn't solve maker problems. Solve that by labeling fields precisely and showing filled sample pages in your images. Low perceived value for blank pages? Counter with a polished cover, 2 filled spreads in images, and a small printable bonus. Copycats? Keep rotating test covers and add variants like soy candle batch log or apothecary jar candle logbook to stay ahead. Immediate action. Run the 3 AI prompts I gave you. Pick 1 title to finish in the next 90 minutes and upload. 1 afternoon, 2 books live. Use a clean, craft-friendly cover, include 2 sample interior spreads in the image set, and start a tiny AMS test to get initial impressions. If you want to skip the setup, I've prepared a plug-and-play interior plus keyword research pack with editable interiors, cover templates, and keyword pockets you can swap in. It's designed to get both books live in a single session with minimal design work. Perfect if you want speed without sacrificing quality. That's your actionable niche for today. Apply it and watch your author business grow. Publish smarter, profit faster. See you tomorrow.